you sweet people. We are going to cut up about a pound of bacon because we are fixing to make a salad for tomorrow. And it calls for bacon in it. And you can't go wrong when you got bacon. I'm just going to cut it like this. This is what I usually do. That way I don't have to crunch it up later. Y'all, we're making broccoli salad, and I know that you have seen it made a zillion times. But if you haven't made it, I'm telling you, it's absolutely delicious. We aren't going to put the dressing on it until tomorrow, but I'm going to show you how to make the dressing to go on it. And it's going to be so, so good. I'm making a big one. So I hope y'all are doing good today. I am. I went out there and checked my turnip greens a while ago. They're about an inch high now. Well, not turnip greens, but my rape and my collards and all that stuff. And I looked, and there weren't any deer tracks in it. I'm so excited. I've been putting some deer stuff on it. But I tell you what I did do, and y'all still haven't told me how to do it yet. Let me turn this down low, because I got a lot more yet to cut. I mixed 3 eggs and about 1.5 cups of milk in a milk jug over there, and I filled the rest of it up with water. And it's kind of swelling up. I hope it doesn't explode in my kitchen. But we know this, it stinks. And that's what you're supposed to put in a spray bottle. And I've got a spray bottle that I'm going to put that in. And we'll get outside to do it so it won't stink up the house. And tonight, before I go to bed, I'm going to spray some of that stinky stuff around my house. I don't even know if it's worth it. We're going to see. But one of y'all gave me some chrysanthemums, and I planted them, and they're doing great, and the deer came and ate one of them last night. But I feel like it'll come back from the root, what I think. I'm telling you. All right, let me get this bacon fried up, and then we will go to the next step. Don't you love broccoli salad? It is a hit every time. Hey, y'all, I got it all cut up. It's in the skillet, and I'm just kind of whacking it a little bit just to make sure that none of it's stuck together. I'm going to cook it real slow because I want it really super crunchy. And the fat is the best part. Okay, let's let that cook real slow, and then we'll start on the other while that's cooking. In case y'all want to follow along with me, I'm in the second cookbook, Lay Around the Table, y'all, and I'm on page 229. There's your broccoli salad, and there's the recipe. And, you know, in my books, there's colored pictures of every recipe. We don't just give you a recipe. I give you the whole kit and caboodle, as Mama used to say. So, where bacon is doing really good here, I'm going to put this in my little recipe holder book thing right here. And we're going to stir this again. I'm stirring mine with a fork, kind of loosen it up, see how good it's doing. And I'm for sure not throwing away this bacon grease. We'll do something else with that. That's for sure. Anyway, it's about ready. Okay, the bacon's done, and I've just got it resting on some paper towels to drain any extra grease off of it. And I've got this bowl of broccoli that I've washed, and I put it in a colander. I got it sitting on a rag in case some of it does. Now, when you're making your broccoli salad, which is absolutely wonderful, and it's something you make the day before, but just add your dressing to it on the day off so it won't get soggy and stuff. Once you get your broccoli, this is probably the recipe calls for one big thing, but you know, you get 3 broccoli heads in it. You want it bite-sized, so what I do is that little part that's on the end right there, I slice it real super thin like that. And then I just kind of break down these little things like this and get them bite-sized. You don't want them too little, but you want them, you know, about like that, something like that. And like this one, see, he's already small. So I'm just going to cut 2 little tiny things off right there. Now, these, when I bought these were already like this. In other words, they were in a package that the grocery store had put together. So I didn't have that big stalk on mine when I bought it. But I'm cutting them up like this, and I'm going to continue cutting them up till I get this whole thing done. And this will last for several days. I'm trying to think if Mother ever made broccoli salad. I think that this recipe, she probably did, but I'm not positive. But I know that it's really super good. And it's really actually pretty good for you too. All right, let me finish this part. Okay, y'all, we've got all of our broccoli cut up into little bite-sized pieces. And they're beautiful and they're crispy. And if you don't like broccoli, you'll like broccoli salad. I promise you, you will love it. When somebody brings this to church for homecoming, there's never any left for them to take home because we eat it all. We eat it all. All right, let's go to the next step. Okay, now you're supposed to put in 1/2 cup of dark raisins, which I don't know how many I've got left in this bag. I've been eating them. But that looks pretty close to it. Sprinkle, divide them up, put them around in it, and then stir it up. But these raisins give a really sweet flavor to it. You're going to like them. Yeah, I think that's probably enough, and I'll eat the rest of them as a snack. I love raisins, y'all. I like prunes, too. Y'all, when I was a little girl, my mother used to cook prunes, and she boiled them. She'd get a thing of prunes, and she'd boil them, and they were really tender, and they had juice in them. They were delicious. I don't know if we were constipated, and she just did that to help us out. I don't remember that, but I remember her fixing them, and I remember I loved them. So you put your raisins in there. Now let's get out our next ingredient. Now we need 1/2 cup of chopped red onion. Those of you who don't eat onions, all I can tell you is this. This is good. The flavor is good, and it really makes the the salad, when you've got onion in there and you've got all that good raisins and all this other stuff. Please try this. If you haven't tried it, please try it. Try something new sometimes. It'll be good for you. I'm thinking that 1/2 of an onion is probably 1/2 a cup, because that's a pretty big onion, isn't it? What I do, I cut mine in long slivers and cut the sliver in half one time. So in other words, I'm going to just do really fine, little fine, thin, like that. See how thin it is? See that? And then I just cut it in two one time. Okay, that's how I'm going to do mine. I would not leave anything out of this salad, because all these flavors together is what makes it so good. Y'all over there to hear that little noise over there? I'm cooking me some lunch. I'm boiling a chicken, so you know how when you get a whole chicken, you get all that good stuff in it. So I've got the gizzard, the heart, the liver, and the neck. And I'm frying it for my lunch. That's what I'm going to have for lunch today. I had a big breakfast this morning. I ate 2 huge biscuits with apple jelly, and then I ate, what else did I eat? I ate a handful of mixed nuts. They were delicious. You know, your Brazil nuts, I try to eat, 2 or 3 a day. They have selenium in them. And a lot of you are low in selenium. I'm not low in selenium, but you might be. Nuts are really good for that, and Brazil nuts especially for that. All right, now I'm going to cut this into one time, these little skinnies, and I'm going to toss them with my hand. See these little skinnies right here? I'm just going to hold them like that and go through it one good time to cut those long things, one time. All right, and so do like this and divide them all up. That's what makes it good, and all those flavors are going to go out in there. This is how I do mine. Now, if you want to cut yours in little squares, that'd be fine. You do it like you want to. But I'm going to cut them like that. I don't have on my contacts today because they told me I couldn't wear them till the end of September because they're going to check my eyes and for the cataract surgery, and you can't wear your contacts up until that time. So I'm not used to cutting onion and not crying because I cry when I do it. There you go. Oh gosh, I gotta wash up. Ooh, it's hurting. I'll be back. They died. Okay, it calls for 1/2 cup of pecans. You do not have to toast them. You can just leave them however. I just got these out of the freezer. I'm going to cut mine in half, I think, after they thaw out. And I'm going to put mine in the oven for just a few minutes and kind of toast them. I think that'd be good. But you don't have to. You can just do them like this. Okay? All right. Okay, we're winding it up. We've got our red onion, our broccoli, and our raisins in here. Now we're fixing our dressing. You need 1 cup of mayonnaise. Now what I did is I put it in my measuring cup, and the reason I did is I'm going to put this in the refrigerator. 1/3 cup of white sugar, regular sugar, granulated sugar, and 3 tablespoons of white vinegar. This makes the best dressing, and with that stuff that's in that salad, 1, 2, and 3. And all you're going to have to do when your company arrives is to take out this dressing and mix it with that. I've got the pecans in the oven on 325. I'm going to toast them a little bit. You don't have to toast them, but I like them toasted in it. We're going to mix this up real good, and when we pour it over our salad, you pour it over the whole thing and toss it. Everybody doesn't do their own. You don't do your own. And I'm going to take these pecans, this bacon right here, and I'm just going to cover it up like that and leave it sitting out till tomorrow and put it in there. Because I don't want it to get soggy. If you put it in right now, it may. Okay, that's it. This is done. We are ready. When I toss this salad dressing in here tomorrow, I'm going to put my pecans in here tonight. I guess. I don't have to. But when I toss it tomorrow, I'm going to put it in a beautiful bowl. Presentation. That's what they say. All right, this is done. I'm going to put some plastic over it, and there's our salad dressing. It is finished. It is ready. Let's taste it. Wangy, tangy, good. All right, that's it. On the broccoli salad, it's in the second cookbook, and I know you can get it out and make it. It's on 229. There's your directions right there and your ingredients. And there's your salad. And it's in a pretty bowl. And I may put it in the same bowl this time. I don't know. I'll have to go in there in the den and get it. It's on my shelf in there. All right, y'all, that's it. And it is a good salad. I cannot tell you how good it is. And that way you've got your salad done. As my mama always said, Brenda, make your salad and your dessert and set your table before the people get there. And then on the day of the event, all you got to do is put some meat in the oven and cook a couple of vegetables and you're done. She was a smart woman. Love y'all. Have a great day. Bye-bye.